Hello viewers, today I will show you how to make a Thomas and Frank ortho / diagram in Google Drawing. This video is going to be unscripted, so sorry if I stutter or speak too fast. This is my first time doing it. Now, before I start, I should probably make some disclaimer. This tutorial is how I made my ortho in Google Drawing. Your method could be different for me, and that's fine. I'm just giving up some basic skills on using Google Drawing. It doesn't have to be specifically on Google Drawing. You can also make it on other platforms such as IBIS Paint. Finally, my process is mostly low poly, and because I really don't want to make a very detailed, accurate ortho while putting pressure on myself, and I'd rather have it be accurate as is. So note, all ideas and inspiration that I'm showing you is mostly credit to general trainers and other people on the internet. They make incredible orthos / diagram for Tom and Friend, both old and accurate and new accurate reference. This could also work for other fans that's not Thomas, but this is mostly going to be about Thomas. Okay, let's get started. Oh wait, there's one more thing that I'm going to show you is resizing and shape. So the two different type of resizing and shape. There's one where you can just grab, and this one is specifically for circle, where you press the shift button and grab the blue dot or the corner, and you basically keep the same overall shape or like the same radius. Or you could resize both sides of the shape by pressing Control, Shift, and then grabbing either one side. And you do this. Okay, I forgot to show you about the lines. You find the border weight and then you select how the size you want. This is going to be important for any other shape and for drawing as well. Before we get started, I think I should go over the fundamental skills on using Google Drawing. So the basic shape that I will be mostly using is mostly rectangle, oval, round rectangle, round same side corner rectangle, moon, and a pie. These shapes are basically essential to making a Google Drawing. You also like extra shape like right triangle, trapezoid, round singular corner rectangle, and U-turn arrow. You can find more of these shapes in this icon, and then you can find a bunch more shapes, arrow, callouts, and equations. The next one is learning about lines. So you got the basic line, polyline, and curved corners. You can find all those in this icon, and you have like seven choices to pick. So lines, you just make a line and like this. Polyline, you basically make your own shape by pressing your mouse button and moving it with your finger. So something like this. And also curved corner too, which you could change how curved you want the corners to be. There's also like line thickness on shapes, which you also gonna need that too. Basically, you could just go to this border weight and pick however size you want, and this go for like all the lines in the border weight. Next up is arrange is finding the arrange or like positioning a shape. So like let's say the arrange order, you could just bring forward and control key and up arrow, Sorry if it's a bit laggy. Oh wait. So like you just bring it up, control up arrow, and then just bring the cloud over the sun, and then it can send backward. You could press control, then down arrow, and then that's how you put the sun behind the cloud. Those are like alignment. You start with controlling and setting more than one object, then go to arrange, and then go to then align, and you can pick you pick either any of the alignment. Most importantly, you must use center and use middle as presented here. Next up, we have like the usual copy and paste a shape. So you can control C and then control V, and you get two smiley face. Or you can control D to duplicate. Or you use a backspace to delete a shape. Now shifting a shape, front, left, right, shifting from left, right, up or down. So you go for a big move, like you go. So, oh wait, you press shift, and you just move like using the up and down, left, right arrow. And if you use smaller moves, just don't use a shift button, and then you can make a very tiny step. And then you got and then depending on what computer you're using, for me I use a mouse pad. This will determine how to use it. So let's say you have this, using this red height as a starting point. You can zoom in and zoom out by tapping two fingers and then move toward away from each other like this. You see, you get closer to the height. Now you move further away, it's more smaller. You also move around by just having two fingers and just moving around like this. And then you can select more than one object by holding one finger down and then just get the other finger to move and setting however much object you want. And finally, we got the shape measurement and also alignment, putting both as one. So this blue thing is a blue handle, indicate resizing a shape to however much size you want. To say for example, this circle is the same height as this rectangle. You see these blue handle indicate the same shape, and also a red line to align any object on the same path in any direction. So if you put it closely, you can see how both are aligned to each other, or you align with on the placement of where you want the shape to be. And that's the basic shape that you must know when you make an ortho SS diagram. Sorry if I stuttered too much. I kind of made a notice in the beginning.